here, I can do something. So I said, yeah, I went to the doctor the other day too. I said, yeah. Doctor said to me, he said, hey Manny, you got to stop masturbating. I said, why? He says, I'm trying to examine you.
Gotta ask about Cape Verde.
Ah, yeah.
Gotta ask about the background because that's, you know, my original tie-in.
Right.
Here. So,
I'll tell you what happened was about the Cape Verde Islands.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, do you have a question, or am I interrupting you?
No, seriously, I don't know anything about them.
Well, there I believe 7 islands off the west coast of Africa. If you look at the map, it's, as a matter of fact, it's where weather begins.
Okay.
They always tell you there's a front coming off the Cape Verde Islands.
Yeah.
That's where weather begins.
Interesting.
Well, in the I guess it was around the time of the Spanish Inquisition, and Jews were being exiled.
Right.
From the Iberian Peninsula, and they ended up going to the Cape Verde Islands and the west coast of Africa.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
Well, what happened was they preferred this one particular island, which was the island that my family is from, called Brava, B-R-A-V-A, and they settled there. But the reason they settled there was because it was closest to the climate in the Algarve, which is the southern part of Portugal. You went to beaches are, so the climate was perfect, and they became merchants there. And oddly enough, in order to evade the Inquisition, they changed their names, and many changed their names to the names of trees in Portugal.
Interesting.
Now, my last name is Oliveira, which means olive tree. So that's where the tie-in came in. You know, we're just a bunch of, we're just indiscriminate about who we mate with and things.
Yeah, we're all a bunch of mongrels.
Exactly.
We're all a bunch of runs.
Well, this is even a bigger conglomeration, because you had the Moors who conquered Portugal. Right. Who were African, Egyptian for the most part, and then the Portuguese went to the Cape Verde Islands, as did many of the Jews, and then of course they got into the slave trade and things like that. So there was another mix of African American blood. So it was the Jews, the African Americans, and the Egyptians who got together, and this is what it looks like.